Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Cancer. How are you guys? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. You have an Emperor checking you out here. Yeah, this is someone different than your usual type, or vice versa. Got a person wanting to manifest. They're kind of weighing the pros and the cons here. Should I or shouldn't I? They might even be comparing you to someone else. Definitely there's that energy of a difference. This person's also, I'm going to tell you, I feel like it's more like they're manifesting for some of you. And I feel like they're trying to decide here, maybe even if you're their type or not. But wow, I mean, this is someone who definitely has everything they need. Yeah, this is someone, and I feel like this is really interesting. Like, oh my gosh, Cancer. Yeah, it has to do with the person who's kind of hoping for the best. They're kind of looking ahead here. They're assessing the situation, planning, hoping for the best. Absolutely here. Wow, this person's also kind of looking to see if, like I say, if you're their type or not, or comparing you to someone else. But I gotta tell you, nothing compares. And if it's yourself, again, nothing compares. This is about success. And I also see this person, you know, this is somebody who takes pride in everything they do. And that may be what they're looking at. Someone who takes pride in the things they do. Someone who has goals. They're ambitious. This is someone, I'm going to tell you, whoever this is they are, they're looking to see if you're what they want, or, you know, maybe even what they need. But they are somebody who has everything they need. There's definitely this desire. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's a desire here to connect or come together. What have you got going on, Cancer? Let me grab this other deck here. Tell me about this Emperor. Who is this person? I do see some Sag energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, possibly Aries. So let's have a look at this Emperor. Who is this Emperor? What is it you need to know? So someone here with the Magician energy. They're manifesting, and it's possible you're actually manifesting each other here, and maybe even a little mirroring. And that's funny because as I was reading the cards, it's telling me like it's like almost like both of you. This is somebody who's definitely determined. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's definitely a spark and an attraction here. I see this is someone who longs for love. I see a crush. I do see this person, definitely somebody who speaks truth. Yeah, this is a person, I'm going to tell you too, this is someone who will probably show you they like you before they actually tell you. They'll do something. They might even give you something here. I'm going to tell you about this person though. They are someone who can be rather sentimental. But they do long for love. They may come across as a little cold, but you can see, you know, we know the King of Swords is, and with the Emperor energy, is someone who often comes across as a little cold, strict or stringent, you know. But like I say, this is someone just kind of assessing. They're kind of taking their time. They're looking at the situation. They are hoping for the best, planning, preparing, hoping for the best here. Yeah, there's definitely a spark attraction. You know, maybe you've been checking each other out. Look at that. Yeah, you're different. There's something different. But it's interesting because this is somebody, you know, having that little aha moment. I think this person, and it could be somebody acknowledging, you know, there's acknowledgement. Maybe you were checking them out. That's why I feel a little mirroring energy. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. This is someone kind of getting ready, sort of preparing. They're assessing. It's about, I see a house, a home. This is somebody who can definitely provide. But this person's learning something. It's like I say, they're learning. And I do feel they're kind of maybe comparing you to someone else from their past. But I got to tell you, you're definitely different. And there's something this person here, I mean, this is someone who's going to speak straight up. They'll just tell you it like it is. Something about a house, a home, their financial foundation being successful. Yeah, a little Aquarius energy here. This is someone here, it kind of is what it is. But there's this energy of hope that this is successful, that the feelings are mutual. I wonder if this is a neighbor or someone here. Somebody maybe even in your building, a neighbor. But I gotta tell you, they are definitely someone who, I mean, it is about learning. Because the King of Swords is somebody who has learned. This person could be quite educated. I mean, definitely the Emperor is often self-made. But this is someone confident. See, they're taming the beast. They're kind of being patient. But I do feel this is someone who feels very confident that the feelings are mutual. Yeah, I don't know if you've been checking each other out here, but I gotta tell you, there's a spark, attraction. I see this passion, new beginning. Tell me more about the strength. This is definitely someone who teaches somebody how they want to be treated, just like the Queen of Swords does. But they're taming that beast, I feel, within themselves. So if they come across as a little stringent or cold, that's going to be toned down. Yeah, but they are definitely feeling confident here. Tell me about this Four of Wands. Yeah, this person wants to, see, this is a person planning, see, to start something. They may even give you a gift or do something nice for you or say something nice, but it's laying the foundation. Could be an invitation to their home. Now, the Four of Wands is often about a celebration, but it's definitely to do with a house, a home, and laying down that foundation. They want this to be successful. I feel this is someone who takes pride. You know, they take pride in all the things they do, their house and home. Ooh, yeah, they definitely want to be asking you out. They're hoping the feelings are mutual here. So it looks like you have a person of interest here. Tell me more about this person. See, they have everything they need, the tools, the information, everything. And I feel it's probably both. I feel like you're manifesting this person, Cancer. The Magician. Yeah, it's about two people coming together here. It's about approaching someone, being approachable. And if they are somebody who's a little cold, or maybe you're finding them hard to talk to or approach, I think this is the person who, this person's going to be the one to do it and make a move here. I mean, it's about going on a date. They want it to be successful, and I do feel this is someone who takes pride in their house and home and all the things they do, but it's interesting about their pride, maybe their ego. So let this person be the one to make the move here. Yeah. And I do feel it's about two of you going down this path, getting together here. Some kind of get together. It's definitely a person making a choice here. See, it's someone comparing you. There's probably no one like you, or you're thinking that way. Let's have a look at that Two of Wands again. Yeah, so it's definitely a cycle. This person's definitely wanting to get something going. It has to do with good luck and timing, feeling very fortunate. This is someone seeing you in a positive light too. If this is someone you cross paths with a couple times and you've checked each other out, they're getting ready to make a move. They want to get this going too. I don't know, maybe their pride's getting in the way a bit here. But I do feel this is somebody who can provide. They may be looking at, what you can. Because it is about having all the tools, having everything, being prepared as well. Yeah, look at that, Cancer. I gotta tell you, I mean, it looks like your luck is changing. I definitely feel that. This person is definitely wanting to make a move. Now, if you've been wanting to make a move, I feel like you don't really have to do anything. They see you in a very favorable light. So I feel like this reading's telling you, let this person make that move. If you have been checking someone out, regardless or not, but it is about checking someone out. A little spark, the little twinkle in the eye. Let's have a look at that Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you might not see this coming. Yeah, look at that. A little indecision too. Should I or shouldn't I? Definitely there's some, with this energy, some Gemini and Libra energy. Or pardon me, Gemini and Aquarius. Could be Libra. But it has to do with somebody here taking off the blindfold and seeing. It's possible you cross paths with this person and they were kind of indecisive, or there's something that they didn't see that they now see. But I feel, and it could be just wanting to approach you, talk to you to see if you're seeing anyone. Because there is this indecision, or someone unable to make a decision. But I can see this taming the beast, feeling very confident. And it could be maybe yourself. Possibly this person maybe sees that you're not being confident. They are going to make a move though. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they know a good thing when they see it. There's opportunity. So this is somebody here. It has to do with timing. Definitely good luck and timing, feeling fortunate to have this opportunity. Oh my gosh, some of you, there could be choices too. There could be someone who's a little indecisive in making a choice, but this is someone who feels fortunate for this opportunity. Yeah, there's definitely opportunity, a little fantasizing and romanticizing, maybe being together alone. Yeah, it could be someone who wants to get you alone. So it's an offer, an opportunity. Now, if this is someone where you've been checking each other out, it's very possible they just want to get you alone. But I do see a little romantic energy. This is someone looking at all the possibilities, kind of looking. It's almost like they're looking ahead, preparing, hoping for the best, you see. Setting their pride aside, and it could be yourself setting your pride aside here. So it's telling you to just kind of be ready, I feel. Yeah, it's about the two of you coming together. There's definitely romantic energy. I mean, it's about the two of you coming together. I feel like they want to get you alone. Now, if you've been dating somebody already, it's at that point where they want to get you alone. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Yeah, into me I see somebody kind of keeping it in. It does look like privacy, a private place. So this is definitely a person here who wants to, and definitely romantic energy, but it does look like privacy and going to a private place. They could be a private person where they don't put themselves out there publicly. Often people are like that. They won't say too much. But I really feel it's about the two of you coming together. There's a spark attraction here. I think there's going to be some chemistry here. But they're kind of looking ahead, you know, how this is all going to play out here. So I do feel there's definitely this energy of feeling fortunate for the opportunity. Yeah, this is somebody here definitely takes pride in all the things they do. Look at that. Very charming, very funny, very confident. Yeah, so I feel like they're going to come across as try not to be overconfident. That's what I feel. They're going to try to not be overconfident, but they're feeling pretty confident. This is someone who'll speak truth. They'll tell you truth. You can ask this person anything. Yeah, they want to definitely come together. But here's the energy. Yeah, this is what it is. It's about both of you being confident. See, it's having a conversation. Now, if you have been dating this person and you've had some dates that were successful, they're definitely thinking of taking it to that next level. So this is really nice. It's the two of you here seeing eye to eye. Both of you need to feel confident before going down this path. This person could be someone who has a bit of maybe some rules here. Because we know the King of Swords is someone who kind of sets rules, boundaries. But what I like about this is the Lovers. Now, it could be somebody here who's learned that you've come apart from someone. It's very possible. Or vice versa. But what they're seeing is the Queen of Cups. Somebody who's kind, compassionate, someone who cares. And I do feel that you have some of you have crossed paths. You've had a conversation. And it's possible it didn't go anywhere. And I see that as well. Well, it certainly is this time because they are confident here. They're making a move. Very charming, very hands-on, very creative kind of person. When they want something, they go for it. But you can see they're kind of been holding back, taking their time, assessing. King of Wands. What is this person going to make a move? Let's see. Are they going to make a move? Yeah, they're assessing. Yeah, they're determined to take control of the situation. So I do feel they want this to be successful. So it has to do with pride, house, home, maybe even their vehicle. This is someone who can be a bit of a charmer. But I do feel with this energy, they are determined for this to be successful. There's sheer determination, willpower. This is somebody who knows what they want. They're looking at this about connecting and coming together. And it could be maybe we should just be friends first kind of energy. King of Swords is often someone who plays by the rules. But like I say, this is someone who'll pretty much tell you anything. Tell me more about the Chariot. See, this is someone here trying to stay in control. See, self-control. They have self-control, but they are confident. But I feel they're trying not to come across as overly confident. So they're in control of their emotions. But it's sheer determination and willpower. Yeah, they know what they want here. The Chariot. Yeah, this is definitely someone taking responsibility. Definitely there's boundaries here. I feel this is with the star energy, someone who will respect your boundaries. I really like this energy because I do think this is someone putting a lot of thought into this. See, looking for clarity, truth, learning. It's an energy of learning about you, connecting, talking. If you have already had a date, they definitely want to take this to the next level, whatever that may be for you. But it's about being responsible, doing the right thing. This is somebody who doesn't have any baggage. They may be looking to see for that too, but they're definitely, the sun is shining. It's about getting this going. I feel it's boundaries. I feel respecting boundaries. But I see it's an energy of planting the seed, building the foundation, reliable. They may have learned something. There could be a friend of a friend or something here too. I wouldn't be surprised. But I feel it's all about the boundaries, all about respect, all about someone pulling their weight, being reliable. See, something they've learned, whether it's reliable. This person could be finding out that you're crushing on them and that you're interested too for some of you. It all depends on your situation, but definitely this is all about dating and something romantic, but being responsible, doing the responsible thing. But because of this, it's about reliable, building the foundation. See, it's an energy of someone who comes in right, doing the right thing. And they're looking at how this could play out. So they're kind of preparing. They definitely have self-control. You know, I feel like let's just take it slow. I think this person wants to show you they're stable, they're reliable, dependable. Wow, I don't really see any baggage though. Not at all. Definitely this checking things out, taking a little pause. They may take a little pause here and there and look at things from a different perspective. See, putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. So they're going to show you that they're stable, they're reliable. You can depend on this person. If they will follow through. If they ask you for another date, they will follow through. So this is what it could be, following through. I really like this person because, oh yeah, they definitely are taking a leap of faith. They want to go down this path. Like, they do see the risks. So this person is definitely someone, and with the King of Swords, it's someone who's learned. So, and they may have dated lots of people too, but they do know how to have a successful date. And I do feel if it is one date following through, but they're taking a leap of faith, they're reflecting on something. And I do feel they feel very fortunate for this opportunity. They may not say it, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they give you flowers. I mean, it's romantic. Flowers, a little gift, something to show you that they like you. Because they're building the foundation, and definitely there's romance. But they are looking at how it can play out. They want this to go in their favor. They definitely see you in a favorable light, but it's whether or not that you do. Yeah, I think you're sitting here waiting for this person here. You know, this is the Wheel of Fortune, good luck and fortune. This is your luck could be changing here. But it's really just two people just, like I say, it's a little test. Just being calm. Just an energy of very calm energy. I don't feel like this person's controlling. I do feel there's someone who's let go of that need to control, because they are definitely, you know, it's almost like flirting, playful, living in the moment, being a little spontaneous. Now, I wonder if this is someone who, if it has been friends or you've just had a date or conversations, for some of you, it's very possible they're starting to, you know, they want to take it to the next level. This could be flirting, playful, and like I say, spontaneous, because they want this to go in their favor. But I'm going to tell you, they're going for it. They want to go down this path here. Yeah, if you've had one date, definitely following through, building the foundation, coming in right. This is also someone who doesn't want to look like a fool. So that's why I feel taming that beast, not being overly confident. So this is someone who's definitely learned not to be overly confident, but man, they're looking at how this could play out. Yeah, definitely someone who's been single. I feel this is someone who longs for love, but someone who truly cares. This is definitely someone who maybe been single for a while. It's possible. See, learning to be a little flirty, a little playful, having fun. See, I feel, and it could be too, where they're weighing the pros and the cons. Should I have, you know, maybe a date, next date? Should it be romantic, or should we just go do something fun and flirt? To me, it looks like they're just kind of going through those motions. But if it is someone who's been single for a while, it's almost like learning to be flirty again. And it's also an energy of someone definitely making sure someone's single if it is a first date. But what I like is someone takes pride in their appearance, someone who takes pride in themselves, their appearance, their house, their home. Maybe they want to check out your house, your home, and see how you live. But I think this is someone who's taken pride in their own, yeah, the appearance. I feel like you're mirroring. It's like you both want to know all these things. But interesting, and it could be an invitation to their home. Tell me about this date, the Knight of Cups. This is someone exploring. See, they want to explore this. They want to go down this path. They're hoping for the best. Kind of just taking it slow. I feel like you're going to be in some kind of maybe an agreement here where you see eye to eye. Let's just take it slow, especially if you've been single for a while. Yeah, kind of ease your way into it. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Tower, spark attraction. Ooh, this is someone who definitely, there's no baggage here. So someone who definitely knows what they want. They're letting go of their pride, their ego. But I do see respect, self-respect, being respectful, boundaries, crossing boundaries. See, they won't cross any boundaries here. And there's somebody who definitely won't let someone cross theirs. But it's really more about taking pride, because they, you know, in their house, their home, their vehicle, the way they dress, all of it. It's like they're just getting ready here. And it could be that first impression too, if you've had a date, that first impression. But I gotta tell you, it's like they want to impress you. I really do, or they are. Yeah, and I like the Tower. This is something sudden, a bit of a shock, surprise, and I do feel this is someone who's going to reach out suddenly. I feel like this reading is telling you to kind of prepare. Your luck is changing. There's a whole new cycle. Yeah, they're definitely going to reach out. Oh my gosh. I wonder if this is somebody with the Star. They're not sure the feelings are mutual, if you feel the same. Or you feel that way. But I feel like they are. Because this is the shock surprise. They're just going to come in suddenly and reach out. And ask you out. So if you've had a date, they're going to follow through on another date. Especially if you know, we're seeing eye to eye and had a conversation here. This person is like, I do see a little test. See, this is someone who's taken a step back. See, I feel like you're mirroring. It's like a little test. We all know the first date's a little test, but it's about the feelings being mutual. There's something that's just right here. Oh my gosh. And some of you, it's definitely introducing to friends and family, taking it to the next level. So it all depends how many dates. Some of you, I feel one, because I definitely see following through, following up. It could be someone who just reaches out and texts you. Yeah, to see if you're interested, but it's going to be a shock and a surprise. And this is also someone who can be quite generous. But there is that energy of just kind of being calm, being patient. And I definitely see friends, family, someone who would be proud to introduce you to their friends and family. But it's almost like first, some of you, there's this first impression. The star. See, this is somebody who could be very popular too. See, the life of the party, someone who's quite charming, maybe even very funny. I actually see having a lot of playful fun with this person, but it has to do with the flirting, and that's what I feel, being playful and flirty and just living in the moment. Yeah, look at that. There's the pentacle coming in, the lady. So it's about being a lady. See, their first impression is you're a lady. Someone who has respect and self-respect. So that's their impression. Very nice. Very, very nice. So if you didn't flirt with this person and you were just kind of playing it cool, just being calm, oh yeah, you might be a little different than the usual type. This could be someone who has people who literally chase after them. And I do see them being popular. Maybe someone well known in the community, but and it could be the other way. But look at that beautiful energy, the Ace of Pentacles. See, they're offering you this. This is gorgeous. Yeah, this, look at that, the gentleman. I'm glad I grabbed, I don't know what made me grab this deck. I wasn't using it for these readings this week, but there it is, the Ace of Cups. See, a fresh new start, opportunity, invitation, heartfelt message, communication. I think some of you have captured this person's heart, but it's about them being a gentleman. So it's, like I say, mirroring. You both feel the same about each other here. So I do feel there's going to be some excitement here, and I do see some positive news. This person could be finding out, if you've been talking to people or they have, that you truly care, or that you're really interested and want to connect or see this person again. Or like I say, it could even be a first date. It's possible you've crossed paths at a celebration, a party, someone's home. See that impression, both of you. This is so nice. I really wish you guys good luck here, but it's saying to kind of prepare, because I do think this is somebody who's letting go of their pride a little bit here. But it's more about pride in the way they dress, the way, and it's like first impressions. So it's about being impressed. And it's also someone who sees this actually being successful and possibly going somewhere. But it's telling you to prepare, because they are about to be very spontaneous and live in the moment. So, but I do feel it's someone who definitely respect. I mean, there's so much respect here for how you conduct yourself. And I definitely feel there is zero baggage coming into this. And I feel that could be something they're looking at. Wow. Beautiful energy. Do take care. Okay, prepare. Prepare for success. Don't prepare for the worst. Prepare for success. And that's what I feel is happening. And I do think there is going to be a success. I do feel like you're going to have, if you've only had one date, you're going to have more. And eventually I feel they'll bring you into their social circle. And it's possible some of you have met through the social circle here. But it's the gentleman and the lady. So take care. We'll see you soon.